Ladies and gentlemen, I feel it is incumbent upon me to also offer a public apology in advance for what my client is going to do to that slinky, slimy, disgusting, disreputable, repulsive, repugnant, dirty, lousy, rotten, stinking, sycophantic, parasitic thief, Seth Rollins. Brock Lesnar is what's beast for business. Seth Rollins, on July 19th, you may think you're flying the battleground into St. Louis, Missouri, but what you have, my man, is a one-way, all expenses paid, first-class ticket to Suplex City, bitch!
John, à Battleground, je te promets une chose. C'est que je vais te battre et devenir le nouveau champion des États-Unis. Et il n'y a personne, pas toi, pas eux, personne qui va pouvoir m'en empêcher.
It's not just a matter of it not being polite to say nigger in public. That's not the measure of whether racism still exists or not.
Keep it up, I'm a nigger.
This is Mr. Gooch JJ show. Back in it.
We coming for you, nigga.
Yeah.
Suplex City, bitch.
Brett. Yeah. Brett.
You keep on kissing babies and hugging fat girls. I did it for The Rock.
Son. Congratulations.
Don't start with that shit again, man.
Nah, not that. No, congratulate anyone?
Well, I'm pretty sure, but go ahead.
Cause they just passed the bill. Gay marriage is legal in America.
Oh, look, I thought you should be happy about that.
Son, I got a girl, so I'm good. I got a girl. Chew, you know. But anyway, congratulations to all y'all gay dudes out there.
Hey, no.
Officially signed that paper.
Hey, that's politically That's politically incorrect, man. You can't say gay. You gotta say homosexual.
Man, them niggas is gay. What about transgender? I can't just lump them all and call them transgender.
No, because transgender.
Bruce Jenner and all.
Let's see. Well, he's a transgender, but that's not gay. Just okay. Listen, man. Let's just say homosexual. Call it a day.
Wait, Bruce Jenner not gay?
I don't know, man. He said he's bisexual. From what I heard.
Caitlyn. So wait a minute. So think about this. Okay, he's a woman with a penis. So you mean he still has his dick and he's bisexual?
I don't know. That's what I saw online.
Okay. Congratulations to all y'all that this you know applies to. You know that y'all can officially sign that paper and be miserable like the rest of America.
Word up.
But on a special congratulations to Darren Young, because you know he can finally tie a knot.
Well, there's a reason. Hold up, but it's not like it's legal everywhere. I mean, it's legal. It's still legal where the states allow it. It's just if the state say they don't allow it, I mean, it's according to the Supreme Court, it's unconstitutional. But I don't know if they get in trouble for that.
Wait, so you're saying that that is not really legal? It's just the states that?
Well, everything's up to the state.
This fucking country, man.
I don't know, man. It's crazy, man.
Now I know we all know how you feel about Obama, but when you think about it, he did some stuff has been happening during his presidency.
I'm not gonna lie. The last couple of days, man. He been on fire, man. He been on fire. He passed passed, not to get off topic here. They passed the
healthcare shit. Right?
That was number one. They did the same-sex marriage. Then supposedly today he had something with at the Charleston shooting. He was down by that church, and supposedly he was going in, man. And people were saying that, yo, at this point he's fearless, man. He doesn't care what people think anymore. Yo,
because this is last year, right?
Nah.
What are you gonna do?
Last year.
Oh yeah, well next year is last year. Yeah, you're right. Well, next November is when we do the
general election. But this year we are gonna have election stuff, like the primary and stuff like that.
I don't even know who wins.
Son, Chris Christie's gonna run for president, son.
Oh, son. Oh, I swear to God, man. I hope he don't win, man. We live in everybody listening. We live in Jersey.
But keep it real.
This nigga suck.
But keep it real, though, son. Yo, you seen all them politicians now that they are coming out, that the Republicans are coming out with, son. Donald Trump, son.
They reaching for straws, son.
Son,
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, son.
Did you listen to his speech?
God. Son,
son, go on YouTube, son.
Son, you heard how he disrespected Mexicans? Oh my God, son. Son, that shit was crazy, son.
Oh man, son. Son, I told my girl, and she was like, he's not gonna win. But I'm like, listen. The off chance that he win, we just saying that 1% chance that he actually does win, I'm moving to Canada.
Word up.
Canada, son. Like, I'm getting into hockey. I just bought the NHL 15. Look, I'm getting ready, son. Just in case Donald Trump win, I'm gonna stop being a Jets fan. I'm gonna stop watching All American stuff, and I'm gonna just move to Canada.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna watch hockey. I'm gonna be down with the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yo, but keep it real though, son. Yo, like this election cycle, son. This is gonna be fun, son. Cause yo, there's some real funny people, man, on the Republican side, man.
Ted Cruz.
Oh, and he's not even American, son.
Oh my God, man! You got Donald Trump out in there. Then on the Democrat side, you got Hillary Clinton.
Oh, that's my girl, son.
But son, I know this is politics, but this is something I gotta say. This is just stuff I was thinking. Don't call me a sexist and nothing like this. But this is
man.
No. Just listen. This is just because I'm thinking. I'm a thinker. I'm a conspiracy theorist. All that I be thinking sometimes. Do you think that if Hillary Clinton won, that would be bad? And I only say that because other countries, you know how like the Middle East, they don't treat women like they treat women like dog shit, and you know they don't have rights and this and that, like over there in Saudi Arabia. So wouldn't they try to harm us more because they like, we going against their God or some shit like that? Like, for God's sakes, they went to go bomb Israel just because them niggas is Jewish. So imagine if America got a female president. Them niggas probably be like, they trying to let our women know that they can become president, and that's gonna look bad on us. So they gonna try to cause another 9/11 and bomb the Freedom Tower.
Well, that's on them. But if you think about it, like Germany has they call like chancellor or whatever, right? That's like basically a president, and she's a woman. So, and Germany's one of the, we all know, like, the history with Germany, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
That's racist.
Honestly, man, to me, it doesn't matter, man. I just want to see Hillary become president.
Yeah, I do too. Like I'll vote for her because that's a moment. How would that look, son? That would be freaking awesome. To have black president to female.
Exactly, yo. You know how cool that be, man. Like, we'll say, like one day we tell our kids, man, we voted for the black, well, I didn't vote for Obama, man. That's the, you can say that, whatever, right? I voted for Hillary that time.
This nigga voted for Mitt Romney.
No, just I didn't vote for.
Wait! I thought you voted for Ron Paul.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking on the primary. On the primary, I voted for Hillary. But on the general election, I voted for Ron.
The primary.
Yeah, Ron Paul was my dude, yo. He was old, yo. He was old as dirt, man. But he was dude, man.
Yeah. I was gonna vote for that dude because I was in the booth and I was gonna vote for him, but then I'm like, you know what? I wasn't old enough to vote the last time, so I'm like, you know what? I want to be able to tell my kids I voted for the first black president. You know,
sellout, son.
Son, I voted for him because he was black. How am I a sellout?
There you go. Son, that's the wrong thing. You can't vote a guy for his color, man. That's racist.
Listen, listen, man. You don't want to imagine. Okay. What if a Dominican nigga was running for president, son, and he was like, "Ooh, memento" and all this stuff, like my Dominican puppies out here, you know? Well, okay. I can't even put it. It's really not the same, though, because I'm thinking of we were slaves, son. This is the ultimate fuck you to the white man. Yo, put a black man in there, even though they still shooting up our churches.
But you do realize he's half white, right?
I don't want to hear all that shit. I don't want to hear all that.
Yo, his father never spent that much time with him either, son. His mom was. So he's more. Yo, he spends more time with white people than black people, if you think about it.
Bruh.
Listen, listen.
Black wife with a dog.
Listen, I hate to bust your bubble, but I'm just keeping it real, son.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. I mean, I was a little hesitant. I'm still a little hesitant calling The Rock the first black WWE champion just because that nigga's half Samoan and half black. But this nigga look black. He got a black wife with a dog. He's cool walking. Like, he talks smoothly, you know. And he used the word nigga and he's good and bald. So, you know what? That's good enough. That's good enough for me. Oh. We got to do this right. Almost 10 minutes in. Welcome to the episode 10 of the Gooch JJ show. Good. Hopefully you're listening to us and subscribed on iTunes and Stitcher and TuneIn Radio and you know.
Subscribe, baby.
By now, yeah, all that bullshit. So anyway, back to what we were just talking about. Yeah, man, he's a black dude. So I voted for him because he was black.
That's racist.
Yo, listen, man.
And that's ignorant too.
Listen. I'm voting for Hillary Clinton because she a woman, so.
Okay. See, that's.
Say nah. You know what? Nah, never mind. I take that back. If some other dude come up, and you know I fucks with him, like if Ron Paul run again, is he running again?
Nah,
if he run again, I'll vote
his son is running though. But I don't know. His son is a little. I mean, he's a Republican, you know what I'm saying? But he's not like a hardcore Republican. He's like Ron Paul for a Republican.
I'm gonna just vote for the libertarian person, man, whoever that is. Maybe Glenn Jacobs should run for president.
They have whatchamacallit, some guy, I don't know, his name is Bernie Sanders. He old.
Colonel Sanders.
I wish, man. But no, supposedly supposedly some guy named Bernie Sanders. I don't know, man. But who else they got? They got
Cory Booker.
You know he gonna run one day. Yo, trust me, man, he's gonna run one day, yo.
He should.
Ah, man, I forgot.
I don't know if I'll vote for that dude, but you know he should. You never know.
I forgot. Yo, I forgot who I was gonna say, man. Oh yeah, they do have a black guy. Some guy, he was like a neurosurgeon. But like, yo, let me ask you this question, man. Will you really vote for a guy that never held a political office before?
No.
Oh
no, I wouldn't.
Except for Donald Trump, though, right?
Oh yeah, Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump just because I'm not. Listen. I'm not an asshole.
Yes, you
but
are.
that would be hilarious if Donald Trump really won, son. I would just have to laugh, son. I would move to Canada, but I would have a field day. Like, this country is so damn stupid and so damn ass backwards that they will vote for Donald Trump.
Man, that shit would be hilarious, man.
Son, he don't even do anything. He just sells his name. Like the Trump casinos and all that. He don't own all that shit. He just own the name.
Yep.
That's just propaganda they trying to pull out there. Like, why is he even running? Because he got money?
I don't know, man. I mean, because they were sucking all this shit about him running last year, but I mean not last year, last cycle, but supposedly, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Just rich people, they just want to run for president. You know what? You know who I want to run though for president? Sarah Palin, man. Yo, if Sarah Palin announces that she's gonna run for president, yo, I will cry tears of joy, yo.
We all know you only saying that because she looked like Lisa Ann, the porn star.
Yo, let me tell you something though. That made Sarah Palin made her career.
Yeah, she is kind of good looking, but she's stupid.
What?
She's kind of dumb though.
Oh, Sarah Palin, yeah.
With all due respect to, with all due respect to her, she's kind of dumb. Like, I can't remember what was the quote that she said. It was some really dumb shit that she said. Something about polar bears, I think. I can't remember, but it was really some dumb shit. Maybe if I Google it, what the hell was that shit that she said? Cause I remember watching this YouTube channel called The Young Turks, and they said some shit about her, and she said something mad dumb, and I'm like, what? She couldn't have said that stupid shit. But when you look at it, there's politicians on the low that be saying really dumb shit.
On Google, not Google. Go on YouTube and put some of Sarah Palin's just put something crazy, man, and you'll see it will come. Yo, you will have so many search results, man, that will come up for her just saying the dumbest that's on earth, man. But keep it real though. That's why I want her to run, man. Cause that will be so hilarious, man. Oh my god, yeah.
Can you imagine Sarah Palin, Republican office versus Hillary Clinton for the Democrat? How would that go? If two main candidates was Sarah Palin and Hillary Clinton.
Well, we all know who's gonna win. I think that for sure. But I mean, Hillary. Hillary. The thing with Hillary is that she held office before, so she would probably walk the floor with Sarah Palin. At least that's my opinion.
Oh, I got a Sarah Palin quote for you. This kind of. Now, I'm not an asshole, but this quote this quote sounds kind of dope, but it is kind of stupid. She said, "Mr. President, the only thing that stops a bad guy with a nuke is a good guy with a nuke."
You see what I'm talking about? That's the dumb shit right there, man.
Because I'm on the top 10 dumbest Sarah Palin quotes. Oh my god.
Yeah, but keep it real though. Not again. I know we're kind of off the topic already, and I'm probably going to go even more off the topic after this right now.
We don't even give a shit. I don't care. It's not a podcast.
Exactly. Here we go. It's a podcast or whatever. But you know what it is though? I was watching this thing about nuclear weapons, right? And they said that we'll never see another nuclear weapon ever again. Why? Because let's say Russia nukes us, then we're gonna nuke them back. So that's the reason why nobody will ever fire another nuke again, because they know if somebody uses a nuke, then you're gonna get nuked too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people say that, I think it was Colin Powell that said that. And Colin Powell.
A black man.
Yeah, exactly. He's smart though, man.
The word.
He said that, he said that, he said it himself, man, it's if you nuke us, we're gonna nuke you back. So that's the reason why you will never see another nuke again.
Yeah.
Which is true, man. So you see how Sarah Palin is stupid.
She is dumb, like really, and even that statement is even opinionated because you saying a bad guy, right? Okay, the people over there in North Korea, they think that their president is a good guy, right? And they think that we're the bad guys. So this is all opinionated. So you saying
and like I told somebody before, just because our president, just because we like our president, I don't think he's a good guy. Look at Nixon, man. Nixon wasn't that well. Listen, this is my opinion. I know people out there might be listening to the podcast might think I know. Nixon was an asshole. Nixon was an asshole, man.
He was an asshole.
So
he really was.
Look at Andrew Jackson, man. And he kicked out all the Native Americans, man.
Fucking most of these presidents was assholes, and they always did shit to like bring down people that already lived in the country. Like you're talking about Andrew Jackson kicking out the Native Americans. Nixon did a whole bunch of stuff to keep down the black community, a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm not even, and you know, I'm also a conspiracy theorist. I think that them niggas was putting drugs in the hood, putting crack cocaine and all that. No, straight up, like
the FBI, the CIA.
They was putting drugs in the hood, man, and just. They always doing some shady shit. Like now, I think that they doing surveillance. They watching us. These little cameras we got on our phones and on this little laptop that I got right here. Them governments is looking at us right now, and this is proven facts too. They just saying that it's Homeland Security and that they don't listen in on conversations. But you know that's bullshit. Oh, yo, you remember that it was the mayor of I think Detroit. And some chick said that he was he ate her pussy, right? And she said it just like that, right. Oh. So this is what he said. Go on YouTube, right? He was in a press conference. I think his name was like Rob Ford or something like that. This is what he said, and I quote: "She said that I ate her pussy. I have enough pussy to eat at home." He said that during the press conference. I'm like, what? Oh my god! I'm about to run for office. I'm about to run for mayor of Newark. Straight up, Mayor Gooch. Before we start losing listeners, I guess we should start talking about some professional wrestling. I guess.
Yeah, because we all know politics is a hot issue.
Oh, no, don't forget. Stephanie said on Raw, there's no politics in WWE.
Yeah, right.
So what you want to... I'm gonna give you a scenario. Alright, so you want to talk about Raw? Or do you want to talk about this other bullshit that's going on first? Like, for example... Jeff Jarrett returned to TNA on Wednesday. Yeah, him and Karen Jarrett, and he's gonna be in the King of the Mountain match on Sunday at their pay-per-view. And he was talking about there's some sort of something going on between them and TNA, so I don't know. Is that a talent exchange? Is GFW going to be on going to be on Destination America? I don't know. But he returned, cut a promo, said he's going to be in the King of the Mountain match, and that he's back.
All right. You know what? Let's start with Raw. Let's start with Raw, and because I think let's get the boring stuff out of the way. Let's just say that. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way, because this Jeff Jarrett stuff, I'm just listening to, I'm just hearing that right now, and truth be told, you know, I'm a little shocked.
Oh man, oh shit, son! I should have told you when that happened. I should have told you, because I had just got done watching NXT and I just turned to Destination America. Like, let me see what's going on with TNA. And I see Jeff fucking Jarrett and Karen Angle wearing GFW wrestling shirts. So I'm like, what the hell is going on?
It gotta be something where, like, if they were allowed to make TNA while doing that, it gotta be something that they. I don't want to say talent exchange like you said, but it gotta be something of the sorts, man. Because that's, I don't know, man. That's you know, to using another promotion merchandise live on the air. That's a little fishy.
And but what also people are failing to realize, Jeff Jarrett still owns part of TNA. He still owns like 28%. So it's still. It's not that big of a shock to me, at least, because I always had that in the back of my head. Like, okay, Jeff Jarrett still owns a little bit of TNA, so what does this mean? And Global Force Wrestling is just what they claim to be, having deals with a whole bunch of territories throughout the world. So why not have TNA do a talent exchange with TNA? So you could have like Kurt Angle versus some of the dudes in Japan. Kurt Angle versus like what's the nigga, Shinsuke Nakamura or some shit like that. I don't know. But this is also going to make it kind of fishy. AJ Styles, he says there's only a matter of time before he ends up in Global Force Wrestling. So if they're working with TNA, is it a matter of time before you see AJ Styles back in TNA?
That's true. Though I don't know if I could see it happening, but the fact that you're telling me now that Jeff Jarrett just came out of nowhere like that, I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised if that would happen.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But
well,
yeah,
I was gonna say, what you say? I was gonna say that it don't even matter though, because freaking TNA go out of business in September, but then that's when Jeff Jarrett is trying to, I don't know what he's doing in September. I think he's supposed to make some kind of announcement in September or something. So I don't know. It seems a little okay. Let me speculate this. If TNA is going off the air in September, then if Jeff Jarrett has TV and he has to deal with TNA wrestlers can always appear on his show. And if TNA stays on Destination America, that they can use that as a way to get Jeff Jarrett's shit on TV. So, it's,
like I don't know. But you know what?
It's better than just having WWE as the only thing. Somebody yelling at him. I can barely hear them, but maybe some of our listeners are listening. They probably speak Spanish, but I don't know. I guess this is a perfect time to say my Spanish. Tango el gato los pantalones.
What?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nah, so.
Oh, you trying to be racist, man? Man, just cut that part out, man. Just cut that part out. But yeah, man, getting back to Jeff Jarrett and AJ Styles, I don't know, man. It makes some sense. You know what? I don't even like. Do you really want to see it happen?
I don't want to see TNA go out of business, but I do just because they had so many opportunities. They fucked everything up. But
no, well, I'm not.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because they fucked so many stuff up. I think that they deserve it, but then that would be another. They will only be WWE, and then I guess a Ring of Honor, and it's just like the more wrestling companies we got on TV, the better.
Of course, but you know what?
For God's sakes, change the name.
TNA is done.
Tits and ass wrestling.
TNA runners, what's right?
But you know what's also weird? I watched the Ring of Honor, and they had the Bullet Club match, AJ Styles and the Young Buck versus 3 other people, right? So AJ Styles is on Ring of Honor. He's on New Japan Pro Wrestling, and if GFW has a deal with TNA, he can end up back on TNA. So he could be on 4 different wrestling companies. Huh.
That's crazy.
Well, shit. I bet he's glad that he didn't sign that WWE NXT deal. They was offering him $52,000 to come in and fight for NXT.
Well, but you never know. Though. You could have made the main roster.
You think that WWE would have? I don't know. Well, you can look at Kevin Owens, but I doubt it. Like, we'll see what they do with Samoa Joe. Oh, by the way, speaking of Samoa Joe, when he broke Tyson Kidd's neck, Tyson Kidd just had neck surgery. He's gonna be out 14 months. He had the exact same surgery that Austin and Edge had when they fused some disc in your neck together or something. So he out 14 months. Man. Because he don't
Why you
suck.
laughing?
He
Why
just
you
don't really
laughing,
have that
man?
much of a personality. Well, he cool. And you know, I don't want the IWC, you know, the internet wrestling people coming after the show. You know, like how dare you say Tyson Kidd sucks?
Well, it's not. Well, listen. Well, that's my opinion.
How dare you say the show sucks? Tyson Kidd is the best wrestler ever. He has cats on his tights. He's in a tag team with Cesaro and his wife. Like, okay, cool. But I pitched this idea to my girl. I'm not sure if I said it on the show, but I'll just say it now. You should still have Tyson Kidd and Natalya be together. Have Natalya be his manager, right? So then because Cesaro's gonna get over. If they just don't keep fucking shit up, he's gonna get over being a singles. So if you have Natalya be his manager, so let's say Cesaro get over, Tyson Kidd comes back, and they try to be the tag team again, right? You can have him be a little jealous, like that his wife and Cesaro are getting a little close, and then there you go. You build a storyline from there. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro storyline, and then by that time, Cesaro could be he ain't gonna be no world champion because I don't think they're gonna do that with him. But he could be like the Intercontinental champion or something like that, and you can have a nice little feud.
Never.
Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Whatever, but we'll see. They're gonna forget. They're gonna forget that he even had a neck injury. So,
the way I see it, you know what? As it pertains to Natalya, do you really want her to do anything else at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like you might as well just keep. You know what? Like keep going with Cesaro. Like I think that will be a nice place for her. Because honestly, man, I do really want to see her like in the division doing anything. Exactly. Both days are.
What's crazy is she's around all the same age, but it seems like they treat her as the older woman. She's only like 32.
Yeah. But I honestly don't think she got a look. I don't know. I don't think she got the look.
Well, she can get it there because since she started dressing a little bit more sexy, a little bit more, she started looking a little good, right? So,
yeah, but that's
she could just stay like that. They should keep her as a heel. Let her stay a heel because I don't like her being a babyface. She smiles and shit, and then. But this shit is all irrelevant because the Divas division, no matter how good you are, you're still gonna suck. Like, for God's sakes, look what they did to Paige. Look at Paige, look at AJ. Like, that's a damn shame. And the Bella Twins are still on top for whatever reason. They can't act. They're decent wrestling. They ain't got no type of personality. And it's like, they saying the storyline that's coming up, Paige trying to find a partner, she's gonna bring up a couple NXT girls. And so I don't. It's like, okay, I could be excited for that, but if they getting like 4-minute matches on a 3-hour show, and all their moves consist of is punch, hair pull, kick, and a suplex here and there, that's not really all that. I don't really give a shit. What's the point of having Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte on Raw if they can't wrestle?
Well, hopefully, with them being up there, that that would change things up a bit. But to me, I'm glad you brought up the Bellas, man, because that's something that I wanted to bring up. Yo, when are we gonna see the end of this, man? When are we gonna see? Are they really gonna make Nikki take out AJ's title like that, man? What a slap in the face, man. And yo, like keep it deep. Like you might not think this is a slap to Trish Stratus, but yo, what a slap in the face that you have no respect for people's
I'm gonna put it in this perspective too. And you said they wasn't gonna do it when I mentioned it, but listen to this. I know that AJ's reign was like 225 days or something like that, right? I know Nikki's already at 200 and something. Battleground is in 4 weeks, and you know it's going to be a tag team match. So when is she going to lose the belt? It's inevitable, son.
That's a shame, though. Alright, you know what? You know, people need to be aware of that, man. Well, even though people don't really care about like I said this anyway. I think people know that already, but still, it's a damn shame.
But
that
they do that for everything, though. Like, and then that's the damn shame. This is because they're petty. Like, I'm pretty sure it just kills them right now that CM Punk had that 434-day reign. I'm pretty sure it just freaking kills them. Because even when Brock Lesnar walked out and he was the longest reigning champion, that exact same year Randy Orton won the belt. So they can say that he was the youngest champion. That happens with a whole bunch of things. But
yeah,
that's just them. That's this sports entertainment company. And this is the company we choose to watch, or well, I choose to watch. You choose to, you're only gonna watch like
to now.
You know what? I don't blame you, son, because they only go all out for like WrestleMania, for SummerSlam, and for not even Rumble. Damn it, man! That used to be
not even the Rumble.
I used to like Rumble more than Mania, son. Honestly, but then.
Yeah, because she looked up, because that's the start of everything, man. I mean, listen, preach to the choir, man. I know what you're talking about, man. But I mean, it's them. Listen, man. Honestly, I want to say I'm gonna watch SummerSlam. Probably not, but I'll probably
what
will.
If the main event?
With it, though. You know
what if the main event is Brock versus Roman
on that night when it's happening? I'll watch. I told you. Listen, I got nothing against yo. You think I have something against Roman? Listen, I think the man's paying his dues, man. I mean, if he gets a time, honestly, I thought just don't do it. I mean, if it happens now, like after SummerSlam, if he gets the belt, I'm okay with it, man.
Like, because if he just haul off and just come out of nowhere, like, oh, I deserve a title match, and then just end up winning it, I don't know.
Yeah, like on
it's gotta be something. When Roman Reigns wins the belt, they gotta make it so where it feels the fans gotta have some type of connection. Like, even if, because I think the fans would even have a connection with Reigns if he did the Cena Open Challenge and beat him for that. Like, then that'll be something, because it's like, oh, we're actually. But then I don't know. Would people boo John Cena though for Roman Reigns, or would they boo Roman Reigns for John Cena?
Well, I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be old Rosy Daisies where like nobody's gonna get booed. Oh well, I think the way the crowd is, they might boo Roman Reigns. But I mean,
you know what I won't boo.
Look, if it was up to
I don't think Roman Reigns should win the belt this year. How I would do it, I would have Roman win the Rumble next year, right? I would have some way have Cena win the belt. Well, this is how I used to would have did it. I don't know. This is having Sheamus win the Money in the Bank. I don't know where they're gonna go now. Sheamus might end up having the belt, but I would have had it so Cena breaks the Ric Flair record, right? 16. Then everybody gonna be pissed at that, so you automatically hate John Cena. Then you would have had Roman Reigns win the Rumble and shit, and then have Roman Reigns versus Cena, and then in the main event, and then that's when Cena turns heel on Roman. Like, you could have Roman beat Cena clean for the belt, and then have Cena turn heel on him. Like, oh, like, yeah, he raised his hand, act like, yeah, this is the future or whatever, and you think, like, yeah, John Cena's being gracious, then he fucking low blows this nigga. Of course it's not going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen, though. I mean, Sean, yo, that shit sailed, man. This man's not turning heel,
okay,
man.
so then you could have did it like this, then. Because I'm pretty sure that's long gone. You could have even did it like this. Have Roman Reigns be the new authority head. Have him be the... That's why they shouldn't have had Sheamus win the damn briefcase. Have Roman Reigns win the briefcase. Have freaking Roman Reigns cash it in on, like, Seth Rollins or something, and then the authorities say, Seth, you ain't what we want. This is the real person we want. Then perception is reality. Roman Reigns is really going to be the future of the company, so why not put him in the authority, turn him heel, give him the belt, have him have a long reign going into WrestleMania as the heel, and then you got a whole bunch of baby faces right there. You could do the Brock Lesnar rematch. You can do Dean Ambrose if Daniel Bryan's not hurt. You can do Daniel Bryan. If CM Punk wasn't in the UFC, you could have had CM Punk come back. But then I don't know what's going on with them. Like Sheamus.
The thing is, the thing with that is that I don't think they want to turn the future face of the company heel. I know WWE did it before with John Cena before he became the future of the company. Yeah, but honestly, I think the thing is they already played their hand. We all know it's gonna be the future of the company. I mean, we didn't know. Well, maybe we. I don't think we knew that The Rock was going to be the face of the company at that point. We didn't know John Cena was going to be the face of the company at that point. We know that Roman Reigns is the face of the company, the face of the company, right? So I think, well, there you go. I think that's what messed it up. They pushed him way too high, way too early, and that's how John Cena and The Rock were able to, succeed because we didn't know they were going to be the face of the company. For all I know, I thought Triple H was going to be the face of the company.
Who was at that time? Triple H, he was the face of... Well, yeah, he was the face of the company during that reign of terror. That shit was trash. Because Stone Cold was gone and The Rock was gone.
Yeah, but that's a different story, though. I'm talking about, I'm talking about like Rocky Maivia.
You're talking about
and, not Rocky Maivia. When The Rock turned heel, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't know that The Rock was gonna be The Rock. When John Cena was the Dr. Dogonomics, we didn't know John Cena was gonna be John Cena. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, WWE better. They push Roman Reigns down.
Now you can't say no homo now because they just passed that law. That bill. Say pause.
I messed up. The thing is, man. That they push this guy so hard. Again, no homo. That. Like, there's no going back. We know it's the future of the company. That's why we're pissed. I want the guy to succeed, man.
That's because they try to fight everything now. They try to control everything. Like, they had so many people that they could have made organically. Like I'm gonna just throw out a few names. Like CM Punk was one that he was getting over on his own, selling merchandise. But what did they do? They stopped selling his merchandise. They turned him heel and gave John Cena 3 more shirts. Daniel Bryan. Oh my God, man. Dude, they try so hard to keep him away. If it wasn't for CM Punk walking out, our main event would have been Randy Orton versus Batista. Like, and then, not saying Zack Ryder. Not saying that Zack Ryder could have been face of the company. But even him, they fucked him up. He was getting over. And then they just fought it. They didn't want Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, and all these other different people because they wanted Sheamus. They wanted Alberto Del Rio.
They want the politically correct guy, which was not always the case.
It's still going on. Look at the person right now that I think is Dean Ambrose, but they always hold him back for other people, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. It's like it seems like these people that always get over on their own. Look at Cesaro. It's if you get over and they don't want you to, it's like they squash it. I don't know why.
Yep. I don't know, man. It's just WWE. That's WWE thing, man, and that's why I don't watch it. I mean, sometimes I'm telling you, man, this thing don't make
crazy when
don't
you
make
watch
no sense to watch.
When you watch, let's just say Raw. because Raw and SmackDown. Because when you watch NXT, it's a totally different story. And when you watch Ring of Honor, it's a totally different story. Triple H, yeah,
but I think that's
we
because
all know how you feel, feel about Triple H.
Big notes.
You gotta give him his props.
Yeah, I'll give him his props. I mean, I'm looking forward to the day Vince dies.
Somebody gonna take this clip and then the day he dies on like our 100 episode, we gonna be like, oh, Vince McMahon. They're gonna be like, oh, but wait a minute, did you say you waited for the day he died?
You know what? You know what? Let me take that back because I'll take that back because I don't want people to think that I want somebody to die. Okay, then I'll get in trouble with the government if something happens. So let me stop right there. You know, I just can't. Let me put it this way. I can't wait to step into
That's never gonna happen.
You know, Vince.
So the only way you can say is you wish that he died.
Also, not sure. I'm trying to get in trouble.
I ain't got no problem because you already
listen,
saying
if I get in trouble, you get in trouble too.
I can't wait till that nigga Kevin Dunn die. Like that nigga pissed me off. Like goddamn camera angles, man. Fuck.
Like damn, what was that?
There's a whole bunch of shit
off about, man. I forgot what it was. I think yo. Yeah, like I remember that when John Cena, not John Cena, when CM Punk was going off on his promo, right? I remember he kept asking, "No, what's it?" Damn, I'm not sure if it was. I'm not sure if it was the promo or if it was the podcast, but he went off on Kevin Dunn talking about, well, what's the point of having agents backstage? You know what I'm saying? And it's true. What's the point? What does he do, man? What does he contribute to the product, man? Nothing.
What, Kevin Dunn?
Supposedly he's an agent.
Nah. He's the dude. He's the production.
Yeah.
Head. He's the dude responsible for all the camera angles and all that shit like that.
Well, that's not what I heard before, man.
Oh, he was an agent first, and then he became
a sort of agent.
I don't know.
I know he's that's what I'm asking. Agent
because
for what?
I guess the story goes that his family saved up all the old WWF tapes and stuff from like a burning car. So Vince McMahon said, "You got a job for life." So now it's Vince McMahon, then it's Kevin Dunn, then it's like Triple H and Stephanie and all of them. People that's listening, if we're wrong, write us an angry letter on Twitter. So I'm just letting you know because we don't get, sometimes we ain't got our facts straight. We just shoot the shit. We don't have facts. I don't have Kevin Owens. I don't have Kevin Dunn's bio, Wikipedia in front of me. That nigga, I actually searched him. He don't even have no pictures on the internet. Basically, that nigga ain't in it.
Yeah, but don't you got them shocked?
It's only the wrestlers. So, let's get into Raw real quick. Let's go through it quick. I'm not talking about no booty ass matches like no Kane and Ambrose, man. Fuck that. But I will say it opened up with Suplex City, bitch. Brock Lesnar came out. They said Brock Lesnar had to apologize, to everybody that he hurt. The cameraman, Michael Cole, and all them. So, Brock Lesnar was like, all right, cool. The only way he'll get his match is if he just got apologized. So Brock Lesnar got out the ring, shook JBL's hand. Michael Cole was all scared and shit. He shook Michael Cole's hand, but grabbed him right and put him in a headlock, acting like he was about to beat him up. And the crowd like, oh! And then he just gave this nigga a noogie and threw him back in the seat. And then that was it.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh man, WWE's just guys.
But man, I ain't really have a problem with that though, cause just have it soft aside. They're basically humanizing him. I guess that was the point of them beating him up in the main event. But when you think about who was beating him up, think about this.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He was getting beat up by Seth Rollins, Kane, and Joey Mercury because Jamie Noble got 3 broken ribs because Brock Lesnar, threw him into the barricade.
Got injured.
So, he broke his ribs. So, but that just didn't sit right with me. Especially on top of Seth Rollins don't even do the move that won him the championship anymore. He don't do the curb stomp. He does the fucking pedigree. Shitty, I might add. It's a shitty looking pedigree. But yeah. Oh.
Honestly, man. I don't know, man. I mean, to build up Brock Lesnar to the man that he is, the beast, and then listen. If you want to beat him up, if you wanted to do that, you need more than that.
How about a lead pipe and just
like
bash his fucking brains in? Hit him with a car.
Exactly. Do some crazy shit. But when you make exactly like Triple H did to Stone Cold. But nah, man. If you're gonna make don't make him look weak, man. If you're gonna make him weak, you know, if you want him to make him, you know, and I'm putting air quotes weak, at least do it in a way that he's also looks strong by getting hit by a car or some shit like that, or getting you know, a concerto or some, you know, just getting destroyed with a flash.
They only beat him up. They was using kicks, finishing moves. Like, okay, like for God's sakes, put him through a table. Like, come on. He was left lane.
You know,
WWE just seemed like it's kind of ass backwards. Like, oh, I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but I forgot. Oh, Ambrose lost to Kane. So, Kane beat Ambrose. So, there you go. So much for those reports of they're going to treat him as Stone Cold 1997. Ooh, Stone Cold Dean Ambrose. Like, fuck out of here. He lost to Seth Rollins and Kane.
You know, that's never going to happen.
Whatever.
Honestly, man, listen, I'm not gonna give WWE the benefit of the doubt anymore. But to try to build up your young superstars only to lose people like Kane.
Not just Kane, Kane and the Big Show. Kane and the Big Show remind me of. Let me see. When we was younger, who was these old ass niggas that was still around? Besides like Hulk Hogan and like all them other niggas. No, you know what? Yeah, they remind me of Hulk Hogan. Go away.
It's still right now. Well, yeah, go away.
You know what? Big Show now, more than Kane because you know Kane can always just slap the mask back on and then they can treat him as they gonna fuck him up again. But Kane, at least with the mask on, they can at least pretend that he's a threat. Big Show, who hasn't picked up the Big Show and slammed him? Who hasn't made the Big Show cry? Who hasn't beaten the Big Show?
Yo, not for nothing. That was such a waste of money, man. Hey, don't get me wrong. Like, I like Big Show. He's cool and all. But to give him that ironclad contract,
the Survivor Series main event was Randy Orton versus Big Show.
Like,
and I don't think they had a finish to the match.
That right there,
I think the match ended in like a count out or something.
But honestly, man, in terms of Big Show, honestly, I don't think he's gonna retire.
Big Show, he doesn't even need to retire. He just needs to stop being a focal point. Stop being on TV every week.
Just leave.
Why can't Big Show be like just an attraction? Why can't you just get Big Show when you need, like, okay, when you need like a main event, like a superstars match versus Ryback, and you just need Ryback to pick him up to show his feat of strength, and Big Show lose. There's no reason to be having pay-per-view matches, Big Show versus Eric Rowan. Like,
exactly.
What the fuck? Oh, speaking of Ryback,
over, man. Especially when there's so many young people like waiting in the wings and that deserve a shot and a spot on the show.
Taking up space, old niggas taking up space, and it's not even. I don't even hear reports of like Big Show is a good dude. I be hearing reports that Big Show is a bit of an asshole, actually. I would too, but
I would think it was a good
Big Show is an asshole. Like for real. Like how would you be hearing Big Show an asshole?
You should know.
Your boy Ryback, he got a new move. He won. He beat Mark Henry with a splash from the top rope.
What is it?
Yes, this nigga got on the top rope and did a Jimmy Superfly Snooker Val Venus money shot splash and beat Mark Henry.
Yo, it's WWE losing their minds for it. Well, I'm not gonna say that they were creative. It's creative losing their minds, man.
Son, but
you just asking that guy to get injured.
Son, when he did that, people was like, "What the fuck?" And then he did a interview in the back with JoJo and was like, "Don't go calling me Flyback." Man, he's starting. Son, he's really starting to get over. But I don't know. I don't really trust WWE because he was getting over the last time, and then WrestleMania 29.
They fucked him
I wouldn't be surprised if
that shit
at Battleground he tries to pick the Big Show up, drops him, and The Miz pins him and wins the Intercontinental Championship.
Neither would I. I wouldn't be surprised either, man. I mean, that's the kind of thinking that you would expect from creative. Especially, I don't know what's the point to give another title run to The Miz, but I won't be surprised. I mean, we'll talk about that when we'll talk about
up in like
the preview show for a Battleground. But but keep it real. Don't you think it's time to WWE just let them run? Let these young guns run. Let them do something, man. Let them stand on their feet. If they fail, they fail. Fine, no problem. But at least let them stand, man. And that's the thing, man. Like, throw Roman Reigns into the fold, man. Let him stand on his 2 feet, man. Let him, I mean, they already messed up. Listen, they messed up that. I'm not even gonna say pretend like they did. But like, you don't have to give him a World Heavyweight Championship match at SummerSlam.
Why not Roman Reigns versus Ryback for the Intercontinental Championship? Man. No, I'm just saying. At least.
Oh, you bugging. Though. But hold up. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. I won't be your.
No, I don't mean now. I don't mean now. I'm just saying, like, if they because they're trying to still push him to the main event, and it's just like he needs to run with some of these lesser titles. Like, instead of trying to hot shot Roman Reigns versus whoever the main person is, or these top tier people, why not do a program Roman Reigns and Ryback feuding over the Intercontinental belt, and then have Roman Reigns end up winning the Intercontinental belt and let him hold it for like a long time? Why can't he break Honky Tonk Man record?
Okay, but who's the heel? And
you know what? That would turn Roman Reigns heel. But I'm saying, if they was to build to that, it's not gonna.
You know, it's not gonna happen, man.
They have it fixated in their mind that they want to, make him. But if they look at their history, they haven't done that with. The only person that I can think of that they done that with was Hulk Hogan. And then when they did it with Brock Lesnar was Brock Lesnar. People was into him. And first of all, he was a heel.
Yeah, he got the looks of a heel. Even now.
But you know what? This whole Roman Reigns thing,
even now. But
this storyline. Oh, go ahead.
But it's like I was telling you, man. We know he is the future of the company. He is the next face of the company, man. There is no turning back. We know to be the face of the company, you have to be a face, not a heel. A face, because you need to sell the shirt, do the marketing stuff, do the Make-A-Wish Foundation. You know what I'm saying? So the guy cannot be a he. It could have happened before he was declared the face of the company, but that's no longer. Yo, there is no go. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. This guy's not gonna be a heel, man. This guy's never. I'm not gonna say never, but it's not gonna be a heel.
Especially not after the storyline that they're doing with his daughter. Cause in good conscience, if Bray Wyatt does something with his daughter, you cannot cheer for this dude. Like, if he end up kidnapping his daughter and got her, like, taped up and stuff, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna kidnap his daughter and have him taped up and all this other bullshit. They should, but they're not gonna do that. If they did do that, then you can't go like, yeah, Bray Wyatt killed that 6-year-old girl. You can like, what? You were like, if that was my daughter, I want to fucking slice that nigga throat. So you like, okay.
That's twisted. But you know what though? That will be. I don't think that will be a smart thing for WWE to. I mean, you would think that will get people sympathetic, but don't you think that that's like stepping a little bit too much over the line?
These are the kind of things that they're supposed to do. If like at least if. But like now, but here's the thing.
Well, in the Attitude Era, yeah.
Then it's just like we're just. Okay, we can't have it both ways. We want them to actually have compelling storylines, but then if something happens, say, "Oh, that was a little bit too far." It's like,
well, listen, I don't care. Listen, I don't care less either way. But that's just the WWE that we know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
We know how they are.
Because that's the thing because even watching what happened on Raw, or what happened with him and Wyatt on Raw, I'll get to that in a minute. I was even talking to my girl. I was like, "Yo." Shouldn't they should do it where Wyatt kidnaps his daughter and has her tied up and all this and that. And she said they're not going to do that because they can't be going too all explicit. And I'm like, yo, why not? Because here's my thing. The show is 11. I mean, it's from 8 to 11, son. My sister goes to bed at 10. She never even watches the last hour. And then on top of that, kids... Most of these kids that they marketed to, trying to say, oh, we looking out for the 6-year-olds, they're not woke watching Raw at fucking 9:30, 10 o'clock. So why can't you do that? Why can't it be like how we was younger? The first hour, you know, it's like it's still like TV PG a little bit. You know, they ain't going off the cuff. But then that last hour, that's for the adults. Like, you know, we can say bitch. Like, they used to never say bitch in like the first hour. But then when the second hour came, they used to do bitch left and right, call people faggots, all this and that. So it's like, why can't you do that? Why can't you have, like, let's say the beginning, the first hour, have Bray Wyatt threaten something about his daughter or something, and then in the last hour actually show him kidnap her or do something like that? Because nowadays I'm sick of these damn moms, these fucking stupid ass groups, gay groups and stuff.
But you know,
let me just finish. I'm not homosexual. I'm not homosexual, but I'm not homophobic or nothing. But it's just like
homophobic.
It's just they can't do nothing. It's like, for God's sakes, you can't blame them for what your kids see. If you were such a good parent, then just don't let your kids watch a show. If you don't want your kids to watch wrestling, don't let them watch it. There's parental controls. There's all this and that. Tell them not to watch it. Don't let them watch it and they get offended that Bray Wyatt tied up a 6-year-old or something. Oh.
Let me put it to you this way. This is the problem with that whole issue. Back when we were little and we watched wrestling, there was no internet. Okay, there was no way to go back and see what happened. Okay, so you could say that a child, you know, you could say that we went to see by 10 o'clock, and we'll never know what happened at hour from 10 to 11 because, you know, there is no internet. We will have to like rely on somebody else to tell us, right? But we probably will never have any visual of it unless they do a raw rerun, which they never do. The thing is that now with the accessibility of the internet, people can go back and see what's going on. Listen, that's how I get most of my wrestling stuff after this anyway. I just go back on, I go on WWE Facebook page, and they post videos of Raw, and that's how I stay informed on what's going on Raw. So that's the issue. That's the problem. I mean, I think that's one of the problems, that the internet allows kids to go back. And I'm not necessarily to say, I don't want to say that every kid does that, but that's the thing. They have the accessibility to go back and see what happened. I mean, if the Blue Racer stuff happened now, right? Exactly. It would have been blown up. WWE probably would never survive that, and probably would have went out of business. Can we agree on that? But the fact that it happened back then, people knew about this, but it took the news outlet to talk about it. It took WWE itself talking about it. But at the time when it happened, I mean, we all knew what was going on, but we don't know. At least I knew firsthand that I knew he was dead right at the gate. It took me a while to figure that out. So
yeah, but son,
I think that's what it is. At least for me. At least that's my opinion. That's what I think.
But son, that can't even be, because
I think it's technology.
Okay, so the parents are going to get offended that their kids can go back and look at this stuff on the internet. But if you're already on the internet, you go just search up sex, and then you'll find a whole bunch of sex stuff. If you search China name, you find all her porn stuff. So that's why that's what I'm saying. It's just like, why are you so upset that they're doing a certain storyline on a wrestling TV show that comes on prime time where your kids are supposed to be asleep? That's rated TV PG, means it is parental guidance, meaning that it's not that you should be watching your children with this. Like, and they saying bitch and all this stuff. Okay, you ain't got a problem with this saying bitch, but then you have a problem with all this and that other storyline. And then on top of that, they can just go on the internet and look up a whole bunch of other stuff. This stuff that's on Twitter and Instagram, that's far worse than whatever they can do on wrestling. Like some of these memes. Like, come on, man! A child can just scroll down to Instagram and then see a picture that's inappropriate. That's the backwardness of society, though. But then you get offended that something happened on a fake wrestling show. Like, what people don't realize is it's fake. They don't forget what's going on. They forget what happens in a movie, but it's on TV. It's wrestling is a movie. So how could you get mad at something? How could you get mad? Okay, put it this way. I went to go see the Jurassic Park movie. There's a bunch of blood and gore in that movie because the dinosaurs eating people. But the parents are they'll happily take their kids to go see that shit. But then if let somebody get hit in the head with a chair, or if somebody does a curb stomp on wrestling, my kids, this is bad because my kids can emulate that. But your kids can see them shooting dinosaurs with bullets and.
Well, that's the point. I think people know that a movie's fake, but
people don't think wrestling fake.
I mean, we were brought up on that. Well, we were brought up on the fact that we didn't know if they was fake or not.
That's when that comes on the parents' responsibility to let them know that this is just entertainment and don't do this. Then that's on their parents. You can't blame the company for that. If you're not parenting your kids and not letting them know that this is fake. Because they let you know. They play it every show. The don't try this at home stuff. They said this is just entertainment. Don't try this at home. If your kids are still trying that at home, that's on you. And besides, kids are going to do whatever they want. Because I knew that it was fake. I knew they said don't try this at home. And I was still doing this shit. So, I'm just being 100. Son, I still got the World Heavyweight Championship belt that I used to defend when I was little, son. Yeah.
Trying to be like, trying to be like the Blue Blazer.
Peace to the Blue Blazer. I hope he go to the Hall of Fame.
Owen Hart.
Wait, what you mean Owen Hart? That was the Blue Blazer that fell.
Okay, hey, whatever. If that's what makes you sleep better at night, go ahead.
Son, that might be
what, some island.
That should be the title to this episode. Owen Hart's not dead. He's chilling with Tupac. Said, I ain't gonna do that. I don't want his family to be all offended. Ooh.
Yo, not for nothing. I mean, listen, I know we have freedom of speech, man, but yo, we kind of are like alienating a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
like, we talk shit
right,
about a lot of people.
What are they gonna do?
Especially you more than me, but
we still trying to get that DraftKings sponsor.
America, man.
That's good promotion. That's good promotion
stuff,
right there. You're losing all his
Nah, man, yo, that thing. Let me tell you something. That thing is amazing, man. Yo, tell me how I signed up for this They have a 4-day baseball fantasy draft, right? It's like a survivor. It's like, I don't want to say survivor series, but it's like a survivor style, right? So they have like 10,000 people. Day one, right? And out of the 10,000 people, out of the 10,000, only the 5,000 make it to second round, right? And out of that second day from the 5,000, they narrow it down, I think, to like 4,000. And then from there on, you making money. You know what I'm saying? So you in the money, you in the green, so you're making that money. And then after that, there's like the next 2 days will decide who wins like the top prize or whatever. Like I think it's $30,000 or something like that. Man, let me tell you something. I can't wait for football season just so I can do that. Cause I mean, the reason that fantasy sports is like that big is because of football and baseball, but more or less football more than anything. I can't wait for football season because I'm gonna get you hooked on that, yo.
Because when football season starts, I'm gonna do that shit. Because I used to play the fantasy football on NFL.com, and I actually won. I won maybe about like when we was in high school. I won, but I ain't never win nothing. It was just okay. I won, but.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, because I used to do that too back in high school, but I used to do with a bunch of my buddies, right, from back in the day, like a baseball fantasy league, right, on Yahoo Sports, but that was it. Like you don't win nothing, you don't win money. They tell you that you're either number 1, number 2, number 3, or so on and so on. This thing is money, man. This thing is daily, man. This thing is serious, yo. Right now, I just entered in 7 contests, man. I think I'm going for like the top prize that I could win is somewhere around like, if I win everything, let's say I'm number 1 in everything, I could win like, I don't know, like a good $25,000 tonight if everything goes well, playing to God. But
you got a gambling problem.
This shit is amazing. It's addictive, man.
You got a gambling
it's not like gambling. Everybody keeps saying that,
because you do, son. Oh my God.
Let me tell you something, man.
No, I don't mean.
No, that's not a.
I don't mean you got a gambling problem, but I could see that you was going to have one. Even back when you was playing the poker, and you had fake money, and you like, man, I just lost $2 million. It's like, what?
Yo, son, keep it real though, son. I'm not gonna lie, yo. I have thought about actually playing poker, because I know I don't know if you heard of it, but it's legal now. At least here in Jersey, where like you can play online poker for real money, son. So, yo, and even in DR, son, when I was at that resort, man, yo, I swear to God, yo, I wanted badly to go into the poker game, man. But I feel like if I go in, yo, whatever money I put in, I was gonna lose it, man. Because I was like, oh man, I know they're probably gonna shoot me up in there, man. Like, I know how to play poker, but I'm not a professional. Like, you know when they play poker, they be looking at the card like all secretive and shit, man. Like they pick it up like slightly. They see the card that is, they put it back down. You gotta keep that poker face, man. Like, I know if I would have won this, I would have lost some money, but real talk, man. Real talk. If you go Atlantic City, man. Yo, if anybody listening, go to Atlantic City, man. Screw Bacon, man. Yo, help out Jersey, man. but real talk, son, if we go to Atlantic City, son, yo, we gotta go.
I'm supposed to be going to Atlantic City for like my girl's birthday and shit. But listen. No. Son, I was gonna tell you. Son, no, it's not me. It's not me. But listen, what I was gonna tell you is we should go to Atlantic City because like since I got this job now, I'm supposed to be making money, and like I'm gonna have most of these weekends off. Niggas, you could just go down there, just get a hotel room for maybe like a night. Just go out there, get drunk, be on the beach, fucking go to the casino. You know, we can just cause we in Jersey, so it only take like a 2-hour drive to get there, so we can just go there and shit. But it's not me. It's not me. It's her sister and her boyfriend or whatever. They taking her down there for her birthday. So you know, nah, bro, I'm going. You bugging? I'm
you
trying to
can
get
say
drunk.
no, man. Just say no, nah, man. I can't.
I'm supposed to say that.
I can't go without my phone.
Alright, so you want to come and be the third wheel?
That's
Alright,
messed up,
so
son.
then, nigga, we can go on another weekend.
Hell no.
We can do this shit before the summer over, son.
Oh, son, you doing this to me? You did, yo. You went to the. How you go to the bar?
What you talking about?
Oh my, yo, I'm never gonna let that go, son. Son, you went to the garden.
Nah, nigga, that was for my birthday, son.
Christmas show with the girl,
son, that was my birthday, son. I didn't go to the annual Christmas show, son.
Nah, son. Son, that was at the garden. Son, that was at the garden, son. And it doesn't matter, son. It doesn't really matter, son. It doesn't matter.
I'm supposed to take my girl to the garden, son. She ain't never been to the garden.
The girl, son.
Son, fuck the Prudential Center. That shit. I mean, no. Don't fuck the Prudential Center because you know that's. But listen, son. Look, people that's listening. Am I wrong? Because it was my birthday. My girl, I got her into wrestling, you know. And then I'm like, yo, she ain't never been to a show live. So I'm like, yo, just come to what better place to go than the garden for your first wrestling show to ever be to, son. And then we got good seats, son. I paid like $200 and some change for them damn seats.
Awesome.
Nigga, what the fuck?
But with me, we just went to pay the cheapest thing, right? Oh, son. Whatever happened.
But my girl ain't no hoe, though. We've been together for 6 years.
I'm not saying she is, man, but still,
son, you should feel special.
And she probably didn't even like the show.
I would go to Dallas. I would go to Mania 32 in Dallas with you. That would be my.
You know what? I'm not so sure about that, man. I'm not so sure about that right now, son.
No, son. Nah, only because
exactly.
That's
exactly.
Like, that will be a place to like mark out, like for real, like to be all crazy and shit. Like the Mania 32 in Dallas, that would be one of the places where I would actually bring a championship belt and dress up like Hulk Hogan or something. That's one of them places. I don't think I want to embarrass my girl in front of that, like that shit like that, because she be feeling embarrassed when I be, you know, we be at the show, we was at the garden, and I'm clapping and shit, and I'm standing up, and she's still like, oh my god, you caused it a scene. Well, I cheered when John Cena came out, because remember I told you I was a babyface. He was fighting Rusev. That nigga came out. I was cheering mad loud, like, yeah, let's go Cena. The dude in front of me was laughing at me. But that's a story for another day. I'm not an asshole, but we can go play some poker, some blackjack. You know? But you got a gambling problem though.
Son, how should everybody tell me I don't gamble when I never lost money from gambling?
Son, you lost money though.
Yeah, they lose money though, man.
Son, you just said that you lost. Lost something.
When have I ever lost money, son?
Oh my god, that's
but that's money that I won. Okay, that's money that I won already.
Son,
that's not my son. That's not my hard.
Let me just repeat what you said.
That's
to me
money I won on draft.
You said when you was in DR or whatever, you was like, you don't know how bad I wanted to play that poker. That's people with gambling problems.
Son, you know, no. that person with a gambling card, they would have.
So if you played and won, you ain't got a gambling problem.
Me, I didn't play.
Oh man, this nigga got a
no. How's that a gambling problem, son? It's if you play, you lose. You put more money in and you keep losing. That's a gambling problem.
This nigga got a gambling problem. Oh man, let me get back to this wrestling talk. I forgot to mention to you earlier in the week. This is the backstage news, according to I think Dave Meltzer. The reason why John Cena beat Kevin Owens at Money in the Bank is because Cena's merchandise sales was going down. Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I did. Oh, where?
Yeah. We talked about that.
Shit just came.
One note about one wrestling. Well, it's not really related to wrestling, but Ballers, man. You guys.
That show is dope,
man. Catch the Rock on Ballers, man. I watched the
son. That shit is dope,
last
son.
night, man.
That shit is dope. Make sure y'all watch that shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You know the girl on the club, son. That she was going
these Dominican chicks.
In the bathroom, so she's Dominican.
Whatever that chick name is, hit up my co-host on Twitter, man. At I
know her name.
Shout out.
I think her name is like Michelle Vargas or some shit like that. Hey, I'm saying, Michelle, me and you do a scene too. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let me shut up because I might just get a defamation lawsuit, man. So let me chill out, man. Well, yo, you know who else was hot, man?
Word.
That chick, man. That agent. What's
yo?
Oh,
there was a lot of cute chicks up in that on that show, yo. Especially that girl.
Yo,
he was the my man's wife, the shitty ass football player.
Oh, the big guy, the big yeah. I know you're talking about the black chick.
Yo, I was like, yo,
the crease looking hair.
These chicks is. I told my girl, because me and my girl got that kind of relationship. I'm like, yo, that girl, she look good. And then she like, oh, for once you like black girls because I always I always be like I'm not racist. I just white girls. What's wrong with liking? I like all nationalities. It just so happened that there's more nationalities that got fair skin.
So let me ask you a question, and you know, not to get off track with ballers, because I do want to keep talking about that. About obviously the Rock and shit. So what about me? Like I like white girls. White girls.
You only like white girls?
No black ones.
Nigga, that's racist.
White girl.
Why do you only like white girls, sir?
How is that racist? Like, you know what? Whatever.
That nigga is racist. That's your preference, though.
Care.
But isn't that kind of that technically is racist because?
Well, but I'm saying like, and I'm not saying like that because and I know I'm going off topic here, but
yeah, I remember. I liked her, yeah.
Yo, sorry. I like her too, son. Like, yo, if
but wasn't that mostly her personality though? That ain't really had nothing to do with her looks. Really. Well, she was cute, but
yeah, she was cute. I think it was a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying? But but she but I'm just saying. So it's not necessarily gotta be like, I only like
this
white
nigga.
girls.
So okay, you only like white girls, so you would take China over Cody Rhodes' wife. Eden. Just type in Eden Rhodes. I guess her name like Eden Stills or something like that, but it's like Eden Rhodes, something like that. Eden, like EDEN. Or you can just type in Eden WWE. Some of our listeners out there, y'all.
So you're telling me to pick either between her or China.
China. Yeah.
So that's what you're telling me, right?
Yeah. This nigga racist.
Yo, I didn't say nothing. What did I say, yo? I didn't say nothing wrong. I didn't even say nothing yet. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. That's a good thing that I'm thinking. I'll probably pick. Well, I gotta
speaking of China, I need to recommend something for our listeners to watch. This week, I'm gonna recommend y'all watch China, Queen of the Ring.
You want to do a porno?
That is the worst porno I have ever watched in my life. That shit was terrible. The bitch looked like she was about to cry the whole time. The noises she would make.
Okay, bro, that shit was
yeah, because you seen her fuck like John Cena and Triple H, and you know it's kind of funny, but like, son, I can't beat my meat to that shit. Son, I can't beat my meat to that shit. Oh my god, that shit was terrible. I'm on Pornhub and shit. Yeah, and you know what? We adults, man. So there's people listening like, man, fuck that. We adults, we beat our meat if there ain't no bitches around to get it. So I'm on Pornhub or whatever. And I'm like,
it's okay. It's okay. We don't
sometimes I just want to look at some WWE girls, you know, maybe look at Candice Michelle when she was in that hotel erotica shit. Maybe look at some Playboy pictures from like Tori Wilson that I used to beat my meat to when I was like 12. So I see this shit it's on the side. It says China, Queen of the Ring. So then I click on that shit, and then it's fucking this bitch, fucking she's fucking John Cena and all these other wrestlers. But the whole time this bitch look like she about to cry, and I'm like, shit. I think he just hung up. With that stolen ass internet. But yo, so anyway, she just looked so depressed the whole time, like she just about to cry. And the noises she making. God, that bitch. Oops, you don't have enough Skype credit. The fuck is Skype credit? Yo, what the fuck is Skype credit? Because this shit just said this shit just disconnected from my co-host. Said he didn't have enough Skype credit to you don't have enough Skype credit to make a call. What the fuck is that? I always just been able, there you go, calling me. Yo. What the fuck? I'm about to end up just calling homeboy up. Yo, you here? It says shit connecting now. I apologize for my co-host and his stolen ass connection. This is just some bullshit right here. Might have to end up editing this shit out. Yo, I don't even know what the hell that shit was. It was like, oh, you don't have enough Skype credit when I was trying to call you. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is Skype credit? Made me forget what I was talking about. I was talking about
charged now.
Yeah, man. So I see that shit on the side. It say China, Queen of the Ring. So I click on that shit. I'm looking at it. Oh my god, man. She got like 20 wrestlers in there, ranging from like Hulk Hogan to John Cena to Triple H to all of them, Stone Cold and all of them, The Rock. And she just looked like she's about to cry the whole time, like she's just not enjoying this shit. Like it seemed like it's a gang rape, and I don't get down like that. So I couldn't even beat my meat to that shit, man. I just had to I had to click to something else, man. That shit was just fucking terrible. Now, when I was younger, I beat my meat to the China and X-Pac sex tape though, but this shit was fucking atrocious.
Yo, what? You know, I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm just gonna keep going. What about Sunny, son? That's stupid.
You know what? Yeah, I'll watch that shit. I'll watch it, but if she looked like how she looked like back in the day, it'd have been better. That's like that's like seeing Ivory make a sex tape now. Don't nobody want to see that bullshit.
Okay. But you know what? Still though, man, I think for old time's
sake.
Yeah, and I said I'll watch it. I mean, I don't know about
for
you,
old time's sake, but
you
know that she just need money, and that made it worse. That made it worse for China. She's not gonna get in the Hall of Fame, and because now China, she's politicking like, oh, now I want to be in the Hall of Fame. Please give me a meet in Triple H and Vince McMahon. She made a video, but I'm like, you don't think that she's just gonna be all good now, get the Hall of Fame, so then she can go back to porn and then market herself as WWE Hall of Famer China?
Man, who was doing some shit like that before? I forgot who it was, man. I know somebody was doing some shit like that. Who was inducted in the last?
Oh, I know what you mean. When Kevin Nash, he went in the Hall of Fame because he wanted to be able to say Hall of Famer Kevin Nash or something like that.
Well, yeah, that.
I know last. I
know somebody was
Kevin
doing
Nash,
something.
Macho Man, Rikishi. Who else was in last year's class? I don't even fucking remember. The Bushwhackers was in it. I don't even remember who else is in it.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold up. Give me 1 second, man.
Look at my
let's see, just late.
The cult of personality.
Well, then they knew. I think they knew though that Sunny was kind of crazy already when
she wasn't doing
got to go to the Hall of Fame.
I don't think they thought that she was gonna haul off and do porno.
No, but she was on drugs though.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of
but she was on drugs.
There's not a wrestler on this planet Earth that's not on drugs. I don't care what they say. You want something? Just that pain. You want something?
But keep it real, man. I mean, and all right, but then that's the image that you want for your Hall of Fame, and then you allow it, and then she goes on to do what she want to do.
I know what you mean. That's exactly why they probably they hesitant on China. Like honestly, I wouldn't put China in the Hall of Fame until after she's dead, just because you can't trust her judgment though. Because it's like 1 minute she's saying, "Oh, fuck Triple H, he beat me," and all this and that, and the next minute she's like, "Oh, I want a meeting," and then this and that, and then X-Pac even called her out on her bullshit on some show last week, and she had nothing to say. Cause it's like she's I don't know if she's bipolar, I don't know what she is, but if I'm WWE, I would not put her in the Hall of Fame next year.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you this question though.
Would I fuck China?
Would you fuck China right now?
Yo, did you ask me would I fuck China right now?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yes.
Hell no. No, I wouldn't fuck China.
Really?
Oh, but you like them type of bitches, man. You like them type of chicks. I know you, but man, I would not hit China at all. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I can't believe you just said that.
No, but I'm just saying. You know what? I'm
no, don't look at pictures of China. Go to China and look at the most recent video she made. No, type in China twerking. Look at the twerking video that she made, son. Oh my god.
No, I don't want to. No, she was drunk. So you can't even bring that up.
Yeah, I would not touch China.
She was drunk
with a 9-inch dick, and I'm all the way over there. No. I'm not saying that she's like. It's just
she look.
I wouldn't just like.
Okay. Let me put it to you this way: she's a milk.
She's a milk. That's what she is. A mom I like to kill. Fuck that bitch. She's not even a mom. She ain't got no kids. She's just a old bitch.
No, but I'm just saying.
Excuse my language.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we got off the track, man. Just to put it nice on a nice little bow. Yeah, ballers, man. Yo, I'm telling you, I like The Rock. The way he was on that show, man, I really liked it. Like, I feel, I don't know about you, but don't you feel like you're watching Hard Knocks for a minute?
Hard Knocks mixed with, I'm trying to think of a show like Hard Knocks mixed with like Empire or Power or something like that. Hard Knocks mixed with like, I don't know, something. I don't know. It's just a good show. Just anybody should watch it. For people that don't know, The Rock is a retired football player, and he's basically an agent for all these other football players to trying to keep them from not fucking shit up. So just.
You know how I was pissed off about that black dude, not the one that's asking for money.
The whole episode. Don't remember who you're talking about.
Yo, the guy. Okay, all right. It's not the main character. Okay, it's not the main character. I can tell you that for sure. But now there's this other black dude that I think The Rock is trying to
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
trying to sign with his agency. Oh, I hate that guy, yo. Like I don't know about you, man, but like, yo, you just
he's
tell
gonna
like,
be the
yo,
heel.
This guy's gonna be engaged. Yeah, man. I mean, but not in that sort of way. But it's like he just like, yo, he's not going to deliver. Let's just say that.
You talking about my man's? You talking about my man's that was late to the meeting to see the Miami Dolphins coach? No,
it wasn't him.
Wife.
It wasn't him. It's the other one.
With the black wife. That we saying look good. I think I know who you're talking about. He kind of looked like the dude I know. I know who
like
you're
The
talking
Rock. It's the dude that The Rock. He went to a mansion,
bruh.
To the guy's mansion to go see, and he loaned him. I think I don't know how many, $10,000 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, man. But yeah, I think that's that's the guy that I'm.
Fuck that nigga. This is gonna be a good show, man. That was just the pilot episode. They gonna go into another season.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for Sunday.
What was I about to say? Oh, this is something I wanted to bring up. I was gonna bring it up earlier when we was talking about the gays, all that gay stuff and primetime players and stuff. But I watched that show on a network called Swerve. That's supposed to be like Punk'd. That show sucked ass, but that's not my point. My point is Darren Young. Like, okay, there was this prank they was doing. They took the microphone and they was at the Hall of Fame ceremony. They put the Hall of Fame they put the microphone in like dog shit or whatever, and they was interviewing people, and the people were like, "Oh, that smells like shit," and blah blah blah. So there's people in the background. If you're not part of WWE, they'll blur your face out. If you're not part of the show, they'll blur your face out and shit like that. So it was blurring out all the people's faces that wasn't on the show. They even blurred out Titus O'Neil kids. I thought that was kind of weird, but they even blurred out their face. So Darren Young goes on Twitter and posts a picture and says, "Oh, WWE blurred out his boyfriend's face. Oh, they." Basically saying they trying to keep out gay marriage and all this and that. Yeah. So you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm just like, yo, why does it seem like ever since he came out and said he was gay, he always got something to bitch about being gay, and it's just like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Like, listen, man, I'm all for gay marriage.
Exactly, and I'm like, yo, they didn't just blur out your gay ass boyfriend's face. They blurred out everybody's face, and what's even worse, his boyfriend. It wasn't like it was a pic. It wasn't like him and his boyfriend was hugged up and stuff. He was in front of the camera, and his boyfriend was all the way over there. Like,
people just sensitive, man.
The pussification of America. That's what it is. Everybody's becoming a pussy. The pussification of America. That's really what it is, though, because people get offended about everything. Like, you can't say anything about somebody. Sorry, I'm not sounding like a Republican. I'm just saying. I consider myself a liberal. I'm a libertarian. I believe people should mind their own goddamn business and worry about yourself. But I'm sick of these people. If you fart, they're gonna say, "Oh, you offending people that don't like fart." What? If I no. Put it in. If I say I don't like corn, they're gonna say, "Oh, I'm offended that you don't like corn." What about the corn growers that still have to, figure out what's going on with the stupid ass people? Here he go with his internet again. Disconnect, man. Let me call him because I was on the roll. I was in the middle of my point. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Jesus' last name was Patterson. Yeah, man.
Man, I think this is
my internet ain't
you're the one that's messing up this.
I guess that's a good time. Maybe we gotta wrap the show up soon, but I'm a libertarian, man.
Yeah, man. We forgot to get into the. You know what? I'm sort of like in the middle. I'm being more liberal, but I'm in the middle. Cause like last time, like you said, I wouldn't be wrong for. You know what I'm saying?
Son, because he's black, son. Obama's my nigga, son. Obama's my nigga, son. He's my nigga, son. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that when he said nigga, he didn't say nigga. He said nigger. Like, really, dog? Really, dog? You could have said nigga.
Nah, son, because that hurts more, son. The ER, son, that's the racial one.
Nigger. I was listening to this other podcast called Brilliant Idiots, man. With that nigga Charlemagne and that other dude from Guy Code, right? And they was like, okay, why white people can't be offended by honky and like cracker and stuff because those terms ain't come from putting people down. Like, if you call it a cracker, it's because you used to crack a whip. How is that really demeaning?
But do you really think... Listen, this is a wrestling podcast. Yeah. I don't really want to get into that. Maybe we can save it to another show. But do you really think white people get offended?
They're like, oh, you honky. It's like, I laugh like a honky. That's a funny word. Honky, you honk the horn. You got a big nose. Well, I got it because they got big honkers. Their noses. You goddamn honky. Because white people do got some big ass noses. Look at Triple H. Triple H might be the whitest of white guys. The guy is from Greenwich, Connecticut. They ain't nothing but white people. Yeah. Oh, next Saturday, July 4th, is the WWE Beast in the East. That's the pay-per-view in Japan. That should come on at 5:30 in the morning live on the network. Yeah. My girl got this thing in her mind that we're going to be up at 5:30 in the morning to watch that. know what? It depends. It depends on because
I know I'm not.
I usually be up late, but if she's really determined to watch it, then I'll watch it because she just wants to see Finn Balor win the belt because we all know he's going to be Kevin Owens for that belt. Me, I'm more interested in seeing Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston. Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston. I want to see that. Like, what the hell? And Brock Lesnar's so dope that the pay-per-view is called Beast in the East. It's named after dude, so... Yeah. What other news happened? Bubba Ray Dudley went back to TNA. Jim Ross said that Brock Lesnar didn't want to end the streak, but Vince McMahon made him. Huh? Yeah. Oh, that Brock Lesnar ain't want to do it.
We all know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, this is an episode for another day, but what they should have did, they should have had Cena beat it, and Cena should have turned heel, man.
Yo, you still with the shit, Sean? It's not even worth talking
John
about.
Cena but John Cena would have been an awesome heel, though, man.
If you think about it. Yeah, but let's be honest, man. The fact that the man is the face of the company, the fact that he sells shirts, and the fact that out of everything, the fact that he's doing charity work, he will never turn heel. Not into like his numbers.
He's gonna turn heel when once they have somebody to fill the void, and he starts. But then again, I don't know because John Cena. Once he goes down, he can always still do what he's doing now, be in the mid card and just be he could be the I guess the mid card baby face, the person that people always see. But you never know. I just can't something in me just can't say that John Cena will never turn heel because there's an off chance that he might be like 40, 46 and then say, you know what, it's time, like now. Like Hogan, he didn't turn heel until he was like in his 40s. So you never know, because John Cena's not done being on top. He's still in good shape. He's still selling tickets. So you never know.
Yeah. Anyway, man. So I think it's time to call it a day, man.
Yeah.
I think,
don't try to put my shit up in there.
Your internet connections all messing up. I think everything's just messing up. Like
before the show started, man, you was like, listen, if my internet fuck up.
But my connection was good.
That's to call you. I ain't got enough credits to call your
tokens or whatever.
Because you're stupid. That's a con way of saying your co-host got that fucked up.
Nah, I don't want to hear that.
That y'all stealing from the neighbors next door.
Nah, man.
We ain't even talk about we ain't gonna talk about Tough Enough, but what I should say is watch Tough Enough. It's a good show. That first episode was good. And watch Tough Talk on the WWE Network. That's like Talking Dead. Like after Tough Enough go off, they just talk about that shit and talk to the people that's still in.
Yeah, I seen part of it.
It was dope. It actually was. Just watch it. Oh, and Vicky Guerrero is getting married again. Oh fuck, son! I forgot another thing. Yo, you hear me? You know what we forgot to mention?
Yeah.
You don't know what yesterday was?
What?
The 8-year anniversary of
other than
Chris Benoit murdering his wife and son.
Oh yeah. Somebody was telling me that. A friend of mine told me that.
Man, Benoit should be in the Hall of Fame.
Man. Just some little words with that, man. It's just kind of messed up, man.
My co-host's internet is fucking up, so we'll talk about Benoit.
What happened?
I hear you.
Wife, his kid. But as it pertains to Benoit, the wrestler. You know, it sucks because we'll never see him in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, you know, rest in peace to his wife, his kid, and even him, man. I mean, I don't know where he is right now, but, you know, even still, man, I hope he finds peace.
I remember that day like it was yesterday, man.
In the afterlife.
I was sitting on my bed, watching Raw, waiting to see who killed McMahon. Then we see McMahon standing in the ring, and because there was internet, there was dirt sheets and all that, but like it wasn't really all heavily into that. So when Raw came on, I didn't know what happened until Raw came on. I didn't know he was dead or none of that. So then I just seen McMahon standing there, and he's like, Chris Benoit dead, and I'm like, wait a minute, is this part of the storyline? Then they did the tribute shit. Then the next night in ECW, this nigga basically took it back, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, what's going on? Yeah, like he murdered his wife, his son, and all that, man. Man, I'm not ashamed to say it. Benoit was my favorite wrestler when he was on SmackDown. Like, he was absolutely my favorite. And they was like, when The Rock and all them left, and they was like, who's your favorite wrestler? I said Chris Benoit, because that's when I started admiring, like, this nigga was killing himself in the ring, no pun intended. He was killing himself. It was just fucking dope, man. And then after that, it was Eddie Dot before that. So, tough time in wrestling, man. Rest in peace to Daniel. I think that's Daniel. Rest in peace to Nancy. Rest in peace to Chris Benoit, man. And fuck y'all who got a problem with me saying rest in peace to Chris Benoit. I know he's a monster. He's all of a human being. But I'm saying rest in peace to the wrestler, because he was an awesome wrestler. With that being said, plug your Twitter. And
yeah, man. You know, follow me at @DelRio_JJ /02 on Twitter.
At GJJ.
What's the Twitter handle
and
for our show?
Instagram at Mr. Gooch JJ Show. Subscribe, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, YouTube, wherever you can find podcasts, and, you know, shoot us a message, because if you shoot us a message on Twitter, I see everything. So, you know, send us an email, you can give us questions, you know, or if you just want to curse us out, you feel me? And if you want to give my co-host some advice on his gambling problem, you can always do that too. So, son, you got that gambling problem, son. Watch. You're gonna be like, we gonna go to Atlantic City, and you're gonna be hitting them slots, and I'm gonna be like, man, you spending too much money. Yeah, you gonna do the slots, son. Watch, you're gonna be like, I want to do the slots. I'm like, alright, that's that gambling problem right there. So, yeah, Loves wins. Congratulations on gay marriage being legal, so my co-host can finally find that boyfriend that he wants, you know. Happy belated Father's Day to CNC, the dude that does the theme song at the beginning of the show. When you come back from the Navy, we gotta get him on the show and, you know, just talk.
Yeah, we definitely gonna plug him in, man. Yo, when
because people, what y'all don't know is y'all don't know what the fuck G was, man. You don't know.
Oh, we haven't even. Yo, we got a dedicated show.
Imagine if we had this show back in the day when niggas. Man, can you imagine just being on Call of Duty and just recording all the shit that we used to just talk about? Recording all the SmackDown matches we used to play, especially when Cody lost to Patrick. Especially.
And when you almost lost to Patrick too.
Especially when we had that 3-on-1 in the Hell in a Cell when that nigga Blizz beat us, man.
Oh man, I didn't want to remember that. Well, I didn't get
Cody. That was Cody. Always the one that took the fall, man.
Cody never got the boot.
Man,
Yo, he
that
was
nigga
1 kilo away, son. 1 kilo. Son, I remember like it was yesterday. Yo, oh my god, son. I was hurt for him, son. Yo, to be 1 kill, son, I was hurt, son.
But I still got it though.
You barely got yours too, son. So.
Shit, I only got the nuke once, but I still got that shit.
Yeah, you right.
Oh, with that being said, the next Call of Duty, put the damn nuke in it, please. And as we used to say, don't get murked. And go ass to mouth only on your anniversary.
Don't drop the soap.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.